Check. I'm good.
Good afternoon. Welcome back. Season 4, episode 11 of your Leaders Only digital show and podcast, brought to you here by What a Change Mentoring Inc. and Tone Drone TV. Today we'll be discussing the giving season and how we giving in our community. So all we ask that is y'all please invite your friends to have a watch party. Check out our live stream every Sunday at 2:30, like right now. We ask that you subscribe, share, like, click the bell, comment below. And if you can't watch us live streaming, man, you can always hit us pound replay in the comments sections and catch us up and leave all your comments and anything of that nature.
Yes, and I'm Semaj, and welcome. This week we're going to talk about how our week's been going, how our month's been going, and plans for this week ahead. You want to start off?
Yes, sir, man. So we're not ones that just do this as a celebration of the ending of the year and the big holiday tradition, but because we are two young men that give wholeheartedly. So I feel like this week, man, I've been receiving my blessings of giving. My business has been picking up well. We branched out for a farther range, a variety of people. So it's just been a blessing to have the presence of my new company going, getting more cleaning service, expanding the training and things of that nature. I also been getting back and getting clients on the cooking and things of that nature. So, man, I'm just blessed to have it like that. I always give. So, you know, one of my things is I don't waste food. You know, so anything left over after we don't eat it after a day or two, if we're still in there, we still give it away, still take care of it and treat somebody that's not, you know, not had the benefit of having like we do. So we give the food away, you know, to somebody that's less fortunate. Yeah. So that's how my week's been going. Just like I've been talking to y'all before we even kicked off the show about, you know, how my plans that's come right after the so-called holiday of Christmas. I'm right back to work. So, you know, it don't stop for us.
Right. And, not only is giving season, I mean, it has a rich history, but, you know, common practice has grown around, and it has benefits for both gifters and giftees. For me, it's like you said, I look at life just as if you be a blessing, you know, you got to be a blessing to get a blessing. Although it's not something that we look at for the intention to get. You should never give something to receive. I think over time, I've been telling people, like, my new thing is, like, somebody may need $700. I'm giving them $250 or $150. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving them what I would give that won't hurt me, but won't also cause beef. You know, because when people need something, it's like they call on you. You know, y'all are the best of friends. Everything's good. And then a lot of times when you give them something and then you go to ask them for it back, there's an attitude, you know, or some type of fallout between the two. So with that part of giving, I give what I can that won't become a detriment to myself. And it took time to learn that, because, you know, a lot of us are givers, or we are empaths. So we want people to be better. You know what I'm saying? We want them to be in a better situation. I like to say that I'm like an umbrella, and I don't have a problem with getting wet, and I don't have a problem being an umbrella so other people don't get wet. But umbrellas need to get dry. You know what I'm saying? You got to take us in the crib and do the little thing so the water gets off of us, and you got to put us on the earth so we can just drip dry. But yeah, man, it's been a great week. It's been a productive year. It's been a year of giving and receiving. I'm thankful that a lot of people just giving it back. You know what I'm saying? Like AJ just said something like, you know, he's about to be 40, 39, and he could see his abs. Or Zoe texts me out of the blue, you know, once, like every 2 weeks or something. He just say, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't get how much that means to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't need a bunch of stuff, you know. I try to tell people that I just need help. And that's what I've been getting, you know. Chef Ali is here, you know what I'm saying? And I thank her, you know what I'm saying? Just for being a wonderful friend, you know what I'm saying? And then with the possibility to build on top of that. But the first thing was that I needed help, you know, and my friend need to heal, you know what I'm saying? So at the same time, where I need help, somebody need to heal, well, how can you be their friend? You know what I'm saying? And things go into more details and stuff like that, but that's been a blessing. Getting a roof, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was a blessing,
getting out of the apartment and into a home. So my father, we created some wealth, you know, with my dad.
That's
never
dope.
had that, you know what I mean? And now we have a bed that we can create wealth on, like a foundation, and then that came with land, you know, and we out here in the farm now, but we'll be able to sit up at the crib and grow food. So that's a blessing. And being able to see Mommy and Ashley and Leah be excited about Hanukkah, that's progress. You know what I'm saying? They're giving me some sanity, because where a lot of people get depressed around this time with seasonal depression, I get pissed off. Like, you know, and it's hard to try to manage my emotions, because just, okay, for instance, like today, somebody was arguing, not more so arguing, but going back and forth on how Christmas Eve, I asked the lady, was Christmas Eve a holiday? She said, yeah. Like, when in the world have you ever heard Christmas Eve? But that's the type of stuff I'm saying. Like, you can't do that and stop business, because everybody don't stop working. You know what I mean? Everybody don't take those breaks. I look at today like Sunday, which is why we here. We move forward. Now, I respect everybody, which is why I'm in the grace giving business. I give you grace, but I deserve that on the back end. And I think appreciation and the illumination of love being given back, you know what I mean, this year, being able to help the high schoolers, you know what I'm saying, being able to help our peers, and then now calling on it, you know, giving me a chance. I think that's something that I feel that people are allowing me to give, the gift of giving me a shot at helping them. You know? That's
like super dope. Like, we could count, well, it's just dope, because like going out on a closing of, we are leading up to our season finale, right? And like I said, man, it's just a couple, just going back and forth from going from DC, going back to Virginia, coming back up, just to, like I said, man, my brother is like been a blessing to so many people, but I have been able to witness all of it. You know, I'm talking about, like, I'm the witness. It's like, I guess everybody think my brother is a ghost right now. You know, for those who haven't seen you in a long time, far as in the physical form, they only can touch you through the internet. Barely do that. You know what I'm saying? And for, like I said, I use the homecoming as the perfect example, bro. I don't even wear poo shiesties, right? But I finally put it on, you know, because I had to cover up my face at the homecoming, because it was just overwhelming, people just wanting to see him. So I had to get so many hugs, so many stops. Hey, come here. You know, thinking it was him. You know, he never had these. You know, he never had locks. You know, so for him to have locks, and I got locks, and I always had locks, but now that he have locks, they automatically thought I'm him. Cause we've been looking alike since we was born. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they know, but then they don't know because they haven't seen him. So like that, like I said, it's super dope, bro. Like to have a brother and have a partner, and for us just to grow over the 2 years we've been doing this, we've grown. You know, we lay it out all on the table. Like y'all seen us grow on through our channel. You know, if you pay attention, bro, we're not perfect by a long shot. You know, we bump heads all the time, which is not a problem because we know how to solve it. You know, we come to a head. Like, that's my brother at the end of the day. You know, that's my best friend at the end of the day. I've been with this man. We done shared rooms, and we've been sharing rooms and houses since birth. You know what I'm saying? So it's not going nowhere. And to be the blessing of it, and for us to create something so magical, and it's just life. This is just the life that we live in. So it's not like when I say magical, I don't mean creating something different, because shit, this is life, and we live in it, right. And I'm comfortable in it. And I appreciate them. So that's the blessing of this for me. Like, this is the biggest gift that I can ever receive, is to be able to step out of my shell, lay my life out on the table to people that don't even know me, you know?
And that's another thing, you know. I take that as a blessing before we move forward. I think that's a gift, too, to be so good to people that when you're not around, that they give the people who you love. You know what I'm saying? That's the way it's supposed to be. So everywhere I go, I try to leave a lasting impression, but I've been intentional with my absence because the Most High has given me time and space to literally fight the demons that, you know, people are putting on a pedestal and stuff, and now they're starting to come out. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the people that people idolize, I was pulling away from before. Right. My stomach was telling me, my soul, it just wasn't right. And now for it to be, you know, just everything starting to come out, I can't do nothing but say thank you to the Most High, because a lot of people look at you weird, that you don't want to listen to the music no more. I've been trying to put an event together where it doesn't conflict with my values and where I stand now as a man. Like I want to have a great event where people come out, they're safe, they could eat, they could smoke, they could drink wine. It doesn't have to get drunk. They don't got to be belligerent. They could look beautiful. They could look handsome. But they can go back to their children. They can go back to their family. They could wake up tomorrow, because, you know, one of the things that we're seeing is how people are grabbing these guns and just, I mean, we're taking people's lives left and right. Yeah. So I no longer want to be a detriment in any way to our people. So yeah, man, it's been a heck of a season. It's been a heck of a year. But above all, it's been a heck of a great week. It's been a productive week. We did meal prepping. Got the old hoopty together, you know what I'm saying? Even that was a gift, you know what I'm saying? That was a gift from my aunt to bless me with the 87 Cutlass. Yeah. She see, you know what I mean, what's going on with the van and how we trying to get, you know, everything rolling mobily for business. So above all, man, leading back to what I initially led with was just being a blessing, to receive my blessings in whichever form they are, not just monetary. I'm elated. And I'm excited to see what's to come. To hear Leah say that Santa Claus is a pedophile is beautiful to me. You know? I gotta teach her how to do it on a politically correct level when she's in certain places. But that's progress to us, because these are rituals. You know what I'm saying? We're carrying on spells and rituals and curses, and we've already been cursed. So before, you know, we get wrapped up too long-winded, I just feel like it's a blessing for us to just be coming into an age of knowing that we can't be tricked no more. You know what I mean? The being played is over with. So.
Yes, sir. And before we go any further, we do also, since we are in the giving and the receiving season, we tremendously want to give our appreciation to our subscribers that have subscribed to our channel throughout our seasons until where we at now. So we definitely made it 100, and we appreciate y'all 100. Yeah. We really do appreciate it.
Good. Yeah.
So that's super dope. We at 100, and we appreciate our 100. Thank y'all.
Yeah. And moving forward, man, we were invited I'm mute. We were invited to a community event sponsored by the Capitol Heights Council members at the Vivian Dotson Municipal Building in Capitol Heights, Maryland on Friday. Brian Harris, which is the president of the Washington Metro chapter of NOBLE, the National Organization of Black Law Enforcement Executives, which is partnered with the town of Capitol Heights to present bicycles to the youth. So let's hear from Brian.
Yes, sir.
Well, happy holidays. My name is Brian Harris. I am the president of the Washington Metro chapter of NOBLE, the National Organization of Black Law Enforcement Executives. We are a nationally historically black law enforcement organization, and we were founded in 1976 to basically focus and address crimes in neighborhoods of color. But also we were founded to address disparities within law enforcement, particularly law enforcement officers of color. And today I'm here in the town of Capitol Heights because we had a great event due to our corporate partners. Because of our corporate partners, such as Thomson Reuters, we were able to bless members of our community with bicycles this year, and we hope to continue on in the years to come. So it was a great event here. I'm glad to have been able to attend. Thank you to the town of Capitol Heights for inviting me, and we look forward to future partnerships. To get in contact, you can visit our website. It is www.natl.org. Well, happy holiday.
So at the same event, the neighborhood youth were challenged to write an essay. So on why giving is so important. So 2 winners were selected from the summit essays, from the submitted essays, and they were also awarded bicycles in their effort. So let's listen to their essays and see what they had to say.
Okay, holidays are a time of cheer and celebration, and one way to celebrate the holidays is to give to your loved ones. You can even spread the cheer to a stranger who needs it. In general, giving is something that everyone should do regardless of a holiday taking place. It makes people feel loved and appreciated when you decide to take time out of your day to search for a gift, deliver to them, and not expect anything in return. When you give, it's a reminder for the receiver that they're loved and cared about. Giving doesn't even need to be a gift. A hug, a kiss, or a letter, it can all be given and mean the same amount to the person who's getting it. At the end of the day, no matter what you can afford, there's always a chance for you to show others appreciation. Sorry. Now to solidly answer the question, giving is important because it shows others that they're seen and loved and that you care enough to express that. It's also important because in order to receive, you have to give as well. It's within everyone's best interest to give during the holiday season. Sometimes giving is a part of culture. A pretty obvious example is Christmas. Many people all around the world celebrate Christmas, some like really religiously, and then others just to do something nice with their family. In either way, giving love and attention to your friends and family is a theme of celebration. Finally, I'd like to say that giving is also important simply because it makes the giver feel important as well. It usually feels nice to give someone a gift. Seeing a positive look on someone else and knowing it was because of you is a good thought to a lot of people. Even if not for anyone else, it's still very important and self-fulfilling to give. In conclusion, there are many reasons why giving is important. There's really a lot of reasons out there, and I haven't named half of them. It's not only important during the holidays, but all the time. You never need an excuse to give someone anything. It's very important to give to your family and friends and loved ones. Giving brings happiness.
All right. Hello, my name is Destiny. What's the importance of giving during the holidays? The importance of giving during the holidays is a great opportunity to spread joy, create meaningful connections with people you know or may not know, and also it's a positively impact on the lives of others because some people don't get to celebrate the holidays with their loved ones for a lot of reasons, and also some people don't get any presents for Christmas because they can't afford it. The holidays are naturally a time of giving, a time where people look to show gratitude for and to others by giving gifts or donating their money and their love or their time. The essence of giving life and any act big And any act, big or small, that comes from the heart and makes a difference in someone's life.
Wonderful. Okay, holidays are...
All right, and welcome back. And big shout out to Brian Harris and the 2 young ladies who won those awards for their essay.
Yes,
and,
sir.
Just a shout out to anybody just trying to do something positive. In these times, man, it seems like we could just harp on so much negativity. That anything positive, that's why our show is here, man. We just trying to figure out and put it on the front street, like they put the gossip on blast.
Yes, sir. So we always, around this season, we always encourage you to be safe. We already know that the DMV area is carjack city, so please be unaware of any crimes, anything of that nature. Just try to stay out of those high-risk areas, gas stations. Try to lock your doors at all times. Never leave your kids in the car, which I see so often, but please try not to do that at any time. Always be mindful of others, man. If you see something, say something. If you can't get to 911 at the time right then and there, 988 is our emergency health line for mental health and those who are struggling with those type of issues.
Yes, and we want to continue to encourage you to be the best you. So that's physically, mentally, and emotionally. Eat right, sleep right,
yes,
meditate. We always try to encourage you to get a counsel. Insurance can do as far as it being pro bono or it being discounted when it comes to therapy, because a lot of us think we can't afford the therapy and we use that as an excuse as well when you're really just putting that there for a defense mechanism.
Yes, sir.
Shed that pride and that ego, man, and go get the help, because we all deserve to be happy and we all deserve to be at peace, man. We all fight those battles within. Even the most healed person in this world fights battles, man, because that's your human side. So
yes,
remember that it's okay to be human. Give yourself some grace. I'm still working on it. You know, I'm in a place of trying to channel rage, you know, because I am turned up. I know we fighting a war, so I'll be there too.
Right.
And I am exhausted. You know, I'm tired of people being mean or, you know, not taking a job serious or not having no customer service. And it's like, you know, I'm not an octopus.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just because I can do 8, 9 things, like, you still have to be nice to me.
Right.
You still, you know, I warrant that. So we have to take it a step further. And just being respectful to one another. Ain't nobody saying kumbaya, kumbaya, but if we could start with respect and just projecting that love that you're giving to yourself, that's why I want everybody to realize that I ain't never looking for love. You know, when I meet you, I want you to be so in love with yourself, or to get to that point so we can bounce love.
Right,
it's
off
supposed
each
to
other,
be
yeah.
love.
Bounce
You know
off
what I'm
the
saying?
wall.
It's already supposed to be that way.
Yes, sir.
You know, what I need is help.
Yes,
you know,
sir.
what I need is ears. What I need is your 10 fingers, your 10 toes, your 2 legs, your 2 arms. Because that's what it takes. And you got to multiply that by community. If we
Yes.
need our tribe to wake back up, our family, you know, those that we call family. Don't tell me you love me in 2024 if you can't show me. Seriously, bro. We've been hearing this stuff since we were kids. I love you. And there's a lot of questions that I ask when people tell you they love you and stuff, but it's like, I do know that they can only love you from a place that they've known love or the level in love that they've gotten to.
All right.
Well, that's why I want you to go over that curve, because I don't want you to love me and get mad at me and cut me off. I don't want you to love me, get mad at me, and disrespect me with words. I don't want no more love like that.
Yeah.
I don't want no more love. When you get pissed off, you can't go walk your behind down the street, then come back and talk to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We deserve that. All of us deserve that,
Yes,
because
sir.
a lot of people forget that men have feelings. And I'll be honest, I wear mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to cry. I'm going to laugh. I'm going to be pissed. I might break something. But I'm a human being, bro. And I'll be darned if I continue to, you know, work on my delivery and go to the other space so I don't hurt your feelings. I want my feelings to be, you know, respected more in 2024 when we get there, you know,
Yes,
and
sir.
moving forward. Because
sir.
if you can't, then you ain't my people.
That's
You
it.
know what I mean? Simple as that. It's like we get into that point, but we don't have to leave out of our households and stuff like that if we
Yes,
don't
sir.
want to.
We want the action,
Yeah, we
love.
creating those safe spaces.
Yes, sir.
But I feel like we've been through so much trauma and we've been fighting and surviving all our life. Before I get up out of here, I want everything to be, I want it to be so good that I got a check to make sure that it's. I think it's a joke that you playing on me.
Right.
Seriously, from the conversation
Right.
I had to my mama, to the one I had with my sister, to the one I had with my niece, the one I had with my brother, my aunts. I don't want to hear none of that little smart stuff no more.
That's a
talking about people that's on set. Get it together. And if you can't help them, stay away from them.
That's it.
That's why I keep my distance. If I can't help you, I don't even want to talk about you.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? And nor do I want to hear the foolish stuff that you're doing. Because you know it's wrong.
Yeah.
Even if you feel like it's right then, you got to live with that. So we all get to that point. I done cursed people out and sat back the next day like, bro, I was tripping.
Yeah.
Now it's for me to do better before I even get the cursing.
To that
like,
point,
hold
yeah.
up, let me chill. Because I just told you I love you. I would go to bat for you, the end of the world for you.
Yes, sir.
What do I look like disrespecting you? I got to fix me.
That's it.
So if I still got work to do, I know there's tons of work that we all have to do. But in the midst of that, we don't have forever to keep making mistakes.
Right.
That's my thing.
So
you got to make new mistakes. A mistake is something that you've done once. Things
Yes,
that
sir.
you continue to do are habits. So we got to get out of these spaces of evil and ugly.
Yes,
You know,
sir.
I'm ready
I
to
totally agree,
yeah,
man.
I want to be happy, you know.
I totally agree.
I do. I want to be happy, and I'm looking forward to getting a family photo. You know,
Yes,
that's
sir.
the type of things I think about. Like
Oh,
I've never
man,
had
it's
a
coming.
picture with my mother, my father, my brother, my sister
Yes, sir.
ever.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? You feel me, Tony?
Yeah.
Like you feel
It's
me,
a
bro?
fact.
Like
That's a fact.
where people want billions of dollars, I want a picture with my family, bro.
That's it.
I've never had one, so that in itself.
Let's get it set up.
It's
Yes, sir.
coming.
It's
You know what
coming.
I'm saying? My
Definitely
mom
coming.
changed my father this year.
That was
You
a
know what I'm
stepping
saying?
stone,
My
you know?
mom stepped in and helped me with my dad,
That's a
my brother,
stepping stone.
but we getting there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I know it's gonna happen this year, but don't
So-
take that for granted. Go ahead.
So
bro.
moving forward, man, before we can move on, cause we like I said, we wear his eyes on the table and on our sleeve, man. So we could tell you forever and ever. We had hours to go. We'll let you go now.
Yeah.
But it's a family who lost everything in the fires that started at a neighbor's house in November was also honored. The grandmother represented the family as the council members blessed the family with food, blankets, and gifts for the children. Let's hear what she has to say about the fire and the Red Cross helping make the family life a little easier through their loss.
My name is Lorraine Mars. I have a 12-year-old grandson and an 8-year-old granddaughter. Our home caught on fire from my neighbor. So,
Your neighbors on fire, they kind of affected your house, right?
yeah, it burned our house too, and a couple of other houses.
Oh my goodness.
So, their stuff got burned all up. And, we just kind of like going through it, but we getting through it.
That's right.
You know. So that's it. But I think
Yeah.
Capitol Heights, anybody else who helped, and also the Red Cross lady, the one who's making all the calls, Paula, she did a good job. I just want to thank everyone and everybody. I'm not good at standing up and doing stuff. It's just, I'm just not good at it.
It's okay. It's all right.
Great job.
It's okay.
My name.
So that was the family and the grandmother. We want to send Red Cross and the council member appreciation for them and good looking for helping their family, man, through a trial and traumatic time, man. But
Yeah.
they bounce back. We know they're gonna bounce back. So
Well, let's
we-
help them. Not to cut you
Absolutely.
off. That's why we have our show. So if you see the information, you heard the names, you heard the area, you heard the council members. It doesn't hurt to send a cash app or some anything, blankets, shirts, clothes. They're gonna need everything.
Yes.
So that's why the title was, we the people.
Yes.
We all we got.
And-
like no matter what, we have to learn how to depend. on one
Absolutely.
another.
And they are in the Capitol Heights, Maryland area.
Yeah. And if you
But
can't,
you can help
about
out
to say-
outreach. It's the city of Maryland,
If you
the
can't find
PG
it,
County.
they can send it to us.
Absolutely.
That's why we give y'all
and
our
we
email.
definitely will be on the job.
Yeah, we give y'all our information, and we're reporting today live from our second garden location, in which we're working hand in hand with Councilmember James. I want to say thank you to them
Yes,
for just
absolutely.
giving us Councilmember Chu, the mayor of
Yes.
Capitol Heights. What was her name? Mayor
Monroe. Yep.
But they're giving us an opportunity. You know,
Yep.
I remember when we first came into this garden, it was a bunch of mess. I remember it was a hole in the fence. You
Yeah.
know, and Tony, myself, Councilmember James, my brother when he has time, like we're here. You know, and if that's just 4 people, you know, or 5 people. Just imagine if it multiplies, man. We got to stop looking for these big, grandiose,
Yes.
you know, things like Jesus got to come down from the sky.
But just start with your own community.
stuff.
You start with y'all.
Yeah, little stuff.
And big shout outs to the town halls that we've been attending in Capitol Heights area and in this area because Glaytonsburg in the Glenarden area where we was just at. I was just at a Glenarden Town Center, and this is what I want to say. I appreciate it, right? And it's so good to see that, right? But it was nobody in the age of 35 and down present. So it's pointless to have these meetings if y'all not going to attend. Don't look at it as it's so-called being hot. It's not, man. This is your own community. You got the input to say something. You want the police to do something. Y'all want to be meet at the same and cross the same bridge. But then y'all got to say what's going on because they only looking at y'all as a target.
Well, stop doing legal stuff.
So, but yeah, do something positive, bro.
Yeah,
Because
like
I came
what?
from a life of hell and I changed mine.
We sitting here talking
come
about
on.
being hot and stuff. I'll tell you now, I'm being dead serious. And excuse my French when I say this. You niggas are just as bad as the enemy.
Yes.
I ain't talking about king. I ain't talking about men. I ain't talking about, you know, stand up people. You ain't gotta be perfect. But that nigga shit gots to stop. Stealing PlayStation 5s. Always clowning somebody. Somebody got an addiction you making fun of. That's nigga shit.
Yeah. Busting in somebody's car.
Yeah, that ain't it. And they live right in the neighborhood as you do. But won't set foot in Beverly Hills and do. I'm not saying do it, period. I'm saying stop it because you're gonna get your karma either way.
But don't tell your own.
Yeah, you hurting somebody that mama worked just as hard as your mama. Scrambling just like
that's
your
probably
dad.
your mama's friend.
Exactly. So when you saying, like I said, all of that is nothing but defense mechanism for you not to go. So if you got an excuse not to make the community better, then that's cool. That's on you. But for those who are sitting in their crib just like we do, like I know for a fact, I sit up in there and I want to be a part of these communities. And I just be like, man, how can we help? Like, yo, this ain't cool for the little kids that want more, want to be able to play basketball in the neighborhood. You want to know why they ain't outside? It ain't nothing to do out there either.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There ain't nobody to lead them and bring them in the garden. There ain't nobody to tell them, look, this is how you do it. So, like my brother said, man, 35 and down, whenever we stop acting like kids, because something got to click that, you know, we are the old heads. You know what I'm saying? We are
older now.
Yeah, our elders. It's time for them to kick their feet up and only give us advice and wisdom, and pass on the stuff and start working on their transition out of here. We the ones who have to be here, so they don't trust us. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. There's a lack of trust because we act like children. You go look on the internet, and I'm done making excuses for it, bro. I am, which is why, like my brother said, I vanished. Because it's hard for me to be around people, even if I love you, if I know you all, and you doing some foolery. I'm looking at you crazy, and I can't help it. It's gonna show up on my face. It's gonna be. I'm just like, yo, this ain't me. This is beneath me.
And they always hit him. What's wrong with him? Well, no,
that shit beneath me. I'm being honest. Like I'm not gonna keep fronting. Like the Most High ain't put something on me too. Like we keep playing ourselves down small, and then we gotta put people who act ignorant above us, or just because somebody got some money. That's not it. That's not it. It's where your soul aligns. It's when them animals run up to you. It's when them kids run up to you. It's when them grown men about to break down and cry. Or when your brother is in a facility, in a mental facility, and he calling you. That's priceless pay. Yeah. That's the stuff that you can't get from being Mr. Cool Guy. Yeah. For just being cool, you know what I'm saying?
Guess what? Because those the ones that's just being Mr. Cool Guy or just want to be cool, they ain't getting them calls.
No, they're not getting them calls and you're not getting them blessings. That's why your world is still a hell, because you fighting in your own mind.
Yes, sir.
Them cops don't want nothing to do with you if you ain't doing nothing. You got to start looking at that too. Like, that's a job. But again, if you study, if you listen to somebody with some knowledge, we can actually utilize the police for what they're for. And that's for keeping the peace in our community. But we have to come together.
That's it.
You know what I mean? There's so many ways out here to get money now anyway. So for you too to be doing all that legal stuff, it's so foolish. Like, man, you got kids that open up gifts that make $30,000, $40,000 or more a year. for opening up
just
gifts.
open up gifts.
So please, miss me. This is a different time. Like I said, our ultimate currency is unity.
Yes.
So if we were to do that and stop harming one another, you wouldn't even need no money. We would own everything. It would be us. And I'm not just talking about us with the skin. I'm just saying
Talking about us
we
as
got to
a
start
people.
first with us. Yeah, we got to start first with us.
That's it.
But even everybody will get in line, because I feel like, and I'm going to still continue to say that, I feel like the rest of the world who knows who we are is waiting for us to get it together so
That's
they can
it.
fall in line.
And they scared for real.
Yeah. So in closing, you know we are the Leaders Only digital show and podcast. We live stream every Sunday 2:30 from the Garden in Temple Hills, or sometimes the Garden in Capitol Heights, or sometimes we on special location assignments, man. But we appreciate y'all joining us each and every Sunday, or whenever you get a chance to catch it. This is season 4, episode 11, and I pray that you enjoyed today's episode. We like to thank Councilmember James for inviting us to the event, for blessing me with the key to the garden and allowing us to be in here today.
Appreciate you.
And what else you got, bro?
Man, we like always, we ask that you please subscribe, like, hit the bell, comment, email us with if you have any topics, subjects, anything that's on your mind. You want to just reach out, donations, anything. It's leadersonly22@gmail.com. I'm Kendell. You can follow me on Kendell Touches on IG. That's my cleaning service for any fitness and that nature. Or you can follow me at Kendell the Touch for any cleaning services and anything of that nature, food, catering. I am with the mental health chef on site every Sunday. So we love, and like I said, once again, we appreciate our 100 subscribers. We definitely appreciate y'all.
Yes. And,
I'm Kendell.
I'm Semaj, and we're brought to you by What a Change Mentoring Inc. And Tone Drone. And I'll make it simple for y'all, mentalhealthchef.com. Takes you to the clothes, the books, the food, every social media app. But definitely, man, heal your mind through your stomach, and I want to help.
Yes, sir. Peace, love, blessings.
Blessings.